Greetings, viewers. It's time for the next weekly challenge, and we do have a special event. A tourist trophy. And I don't actually know if I own one, but it appears I do. I have a couple of the 3.2 Quattros, but we have this one as well. With a odd number of performance points. That's why it's okay, it's built to 700 VP. Right, so we have a tarmac rally car. It would seem on racing soft tyres. Fully customizable suspension, a little lower at the front and the rear. Medium stiff anti-roll bars. On a fairly stiff suspension with plenty of negative camber front and rear. Slight toe out at the front, slight toe in at the rear. A fully customizable diff. Ten 20 10 at the front, 10 30 20 at the rears, with a torque vectoring center differential 10 to 90, so massive bias towards the rear wheel drive. We have downforce at a classic 1 to 3, 70 at the front, 210 at the rear. We have a fully customizable ECU dialed back to 98% to give us 501 brake horsepower. And while we're looking at we've just looked at the downforce, but it would appear we have a body kit on here. We have the full aero package and an adjustable rear wing. We have 120 kilograms of ballast, slightly to the rear. We have a fully customizable racing transmission, set to top speed of around 150 miles an hour with no adjustment. That slightly worries me. Depending on the circuit, that might have to be stretched. We have a high RPM turbocharger with an anti-lag system set to strong and a racing intercooler. We have a racing air cleaner, a silencer, an exhaust manifold. We have carbon brakes with racing brake pads. We have the hydraulic handbrake with a set to 100%. We have a brake controller set 1 point to the rear. We have the steering angle adapter. We have a racing clutch and flywheel, and we have a carbon propeller shaft. And we have all the irreversible tuning applied, apart from the bore up, which may have been to keep it within the 2 litre limit. It is, yeah, 1984. So, because it was probably aimed at a rally build, we've kept it to 2 litres. But everything else has been done, the weight reductions, the increased body rigidity and all the other engine tuning. Everything except the bore up that was available, and again that's just to keep it within 2 litre rally class regulations. Interestingly, the acceleration not as quick on the tarmac as it is on the dirt. That's probably because we've been able to go full bore with the ballast and remove all the ballast and probably turn the engine up. Unrestricted by the performance points with the dirt tyres on. Indeed, yeah, slightly higher and 100 kilograms ballast missing. So, but to bring it down to the 700 performance points, a lot of ballast. So it depends on the track. I may have to change that gearbox. tight. It's fine for a tight, twisty rally stage, but going around the Tokyo Expressway, oh yeah, we need to change that. $175. Let's take it right up to 200. If it'll ever reach 200. That seems incredibly long. Oh, I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. Six gears. Six is going very long, but we do have that huge straight. So a modern take on the Audi Quattro. And well, we'll see on full one of the came across the line and hit halfway down the straight. Maybe the gearbox a bit too long. Round Hangman's Corner. Away we go, let's have a look this time. This gearbox. 160 miles an hour into fifth. There's the 190s. We're running out of steam, so yeah, the gearbox ridiculously long. 95 and we're still in fifth gear. So why, when I asked it to top out at 200 at the end of the sixth gear, is it giving me unadjusted settings of 200 miles an hour in fifth? Little bit snap oversteer on the exit of that corner now. Like I said, we do have the torque vector set 1090 to give it a rear wheel drive, to make it drive like a rear wheel drive car on the tarmac. Too long, way too long. across the line. Short and sweet. Somebody visiting the wall there. Blue. Session there around Hangman's Corner. And then opening up into the lead of the race. The end of lap 1. Where we stayed until the end, so instead of continuing with this replay, I am going to go and sort that gearbox out. Because it is pretty much a procession from here. I'm gone. So instead of watching another lap and a half of that, let's do something a bit more constructive. Go to the special stage time trial. Early morning. book ourselves a little session at the Route X. Now then, that 320 in fifth was practically perfect. So if we have a look at fifth at 335, and what we can maybe do is just reduce this until sixth is 335. There we go. If we increase you to 275. Oh, you're being difficult. Two 20s. Um, 170s maybe. 120s. And 80. So what have we got in spacings now? That's 40, 50, 50, 50, and then 65 to the top. A bit longer than I'd like, but 65. Let's have a look at that. Fives, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The question is, are we at the top of the box? There's the 200, right, that'll do us. That's perfect, that'll do. And that was slightly on the uphill as well, so I don't think it was quite at the top of the box. But that's ideal, that's great. Isn't that the definition of a supercar? Do 200 miles an hour. as the daily driving marathon as well. 3.7 extra miles on Route X. Okay. If you did like the video, please leave a like. If you're watching and not subscribed, please consider subscribing for notifications of upcoming content. Including the rest of this week's weekly races. And thank you for the like, for the view.